Y'all know what time it is. It's the one and only RDOTT with the infamous COOKOFF. And this is the Rich Already podcast, man. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, they rich. Already. We rich, they rich, stay rich, stay rich. Already. Get rich, stay rich, we rich, stay rich. Already. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Already. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Already. We rich, they rich, stay rich, stay rich. Already. Get rich, stay rich, we rich, stay rich. Already. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Rich already, not just meaning it well.
Yes. Y'all now rocking with the best. I'm COOKOFF.
It's RDOTT.
And you now tuned in to Rich Already podcast. Now, last week, for those of you that's listening now and the listeners that were tuning in last week, we did a part 2 of the relationships. So we just touching bases and doing the back brief on it. One of the main topics, or one of the discussions or questions that was asked was, when a woman is wrong, when do they fess up and just throw in the towel and confront their man or their husband or whoever and be the bigger person and say that, yeah, they was wrong. So, the guest that we had here was Donita, a good friend of ours. You know what I'm saying? She came through last week and gave her views and thoughts and opinions on some of the topics within the relationship, within the main topic of relationships. We had a good time, joked and laughed about some stuff. Like COOKOFF said, one of the main questions was why women don't admit when they wrong and fess up to, and just admit and be the bigger person. Why the man always gotta be the bigger person or whatever. And, her view on it, because that's crazy. I mean, I'm 6'5", like I said. So what you being 6'5" gotta do anything? That's too little, man. I mean, a little person is what? Bigger than like 4 feet, 4'2" at the most. Really?
So I guess so.
What about 4'11"?
That's still small, but that's 5 feet. I mean, I guess that's cool. That ain't a midget to me, but I mean, you 5 feet and above, then you good. But
so what's a midget height? You said
I just said like 4'2", you know what I'm saying? Like 4'2", 4'3", 4'4", who knows, you the same height as my kid, that's a problem. That's a problem. But yeah, you funny for that one. But you smash him.
So your answer is no.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Nah, not at all. I'm pretty sure there's people out there who probably
would, right? Take them down.
That don't discriminate and say, they might say that's discrimination, but
nah, man.
I'm pretty sure there's people out there who would smash a midget. I mean, hey, that's to each his own.
Nah, I know a dude that said, yeah, he would. He said, yeah, he'd have a little legs digging.
Yeah, that's crazy. They say everybody's the same size laying down, but that's false. That's false. That ain't true.
She can stand up. You know what I'm saying? She give you top.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well,
That's crazy.
Anyway, proceeding into today's topic, since it's coming up next week, Tuesday. Tuesday is the Halloween, which a lot of people are celebrating this weekend. Today's topic, like he said, is celebrating Halloween. You know, the purpose of and should be celebrated, the meaning of. You know, a lot of people go out like this weekend. You know, my little girl, she had a little Halloween dance for her school, and my son, he went to one yesterday for his school. So, you know, Halloween is one of the biggest holidays that's celebrated in America behind Christmas, believe it or not. To me, I really don't see the point in celebrating Halloween. I mean, it ain't for us as a people, really. You know, if you really do your research and background on it. But a lot of people go out like this weekend, being that it's Halloween is Tuesday, a lot of people gonna go out this weekend and dress up in their costume, go to Halloween parties and all of that, take their kids trick-or-treating and all this good stuff, you know, but it's, like I said, man, it's stupid. Well, let me rephrase, it's not stupid, but it's pointless to me, you know, I don't see the point in it. I think growing up, my mom, she never really cared for Halloween like that, so, you know what I'm saying? I mean, mad at it?
I'm not mad at it, not at all. I'm not mad at it. I mean, I just don't see the point in getting to buying costumes for a day, you know what I'm saying? A day to disguise yourself into something else, or some people think of it as being creative and go out the box. They, you know, niggas go get costumes and dress up as penises, and other people dress up as, yeah, they got penis costumes and stuff. Right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Adult costumes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people out there who already probably went and got their costume.
And you gonna walk around like a penis.
Yo, I ain't saying I've seen it. I've been online, I looked before, I've seen all
what you looking at costumes like that?
No, I'm just looking at costumes. I've been on, in previous years, I've been online and looked at costumes and stuff, and they got stuff like, they got all types of costumes. You got clown costumes like Ronald McDonald. You got like clown costumes like Pennywise. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, it's all
so
type
you don't go trick or treating?
Nah, I don't do none of that. I don't do no trick or treating. I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't done it. I have. I mean, I did it with my son when he was like 3. And he asked me to do it. He wanted to be Spider-Man, and I dressed up as a big Spider-Man for him too. You know, I'll put you know, for those who tuning in or watch the live broadcast on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, but YouTube. You know, you can go on YouTube, Rich Already podcast. When the video was done, I'll put it up, and I'll put the picture up of when me and my son was dressed as Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? And I did it for him, and that was the first and last time I dressed up in a costume. You know what I'm saying? Especially as an adult, but it was for him, and we.
Oh, so that was your first time dressing up in a costume as an adult?
As an adult, yeah. I mean, as a kid, I might have done it. I mean, my mom, like, she probably took us to like maybe 1 or 2 Halloween parties, but I can't tell you what I ever dressed up as a kid. I can't remember none of that, you know, because she didn't care for that, you know what I'm saying? So, and going around and knocking on people, that's annoying to me. You know, I don't like it at all. Just going and having to go around and knock on people's doors and trick or treat. Like, come on, man. Like, it's annoying. Even when people knock on my door.
A lot of people used to get kidnapped like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of precautions into it. And I think it's stupid too, because you go trick or treating, you get all this candy, but they tell you to check the candy and stuff that you eat. So what's the point of going trick or treating if you gotta check the kids' candy and all of this shit? I mean, yo, it's crazy. But people do it, you know, spend a lot of money on doing it and decorating their houses, and tissue and spider webs and tombstones. You go to Walmart or anywhere, Lowe's or wherever, you see all this stuff in there, and people gonna go and grab and do all, like, for what? It's just for a day, for a couple hours, and then you're done. Just like every other holiday, you know?
Celebrating devilment.
Yeah, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people do it, it's just to go along with the normalities of everything else that people go along with and do.
All the rest of the holidays.
Yeah, and don't really know the meaning or background behind it or where it came from or how it got started and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, hey, I'm going to do it because I want to do it and everybody else does it, so why not? I mean, hey, why not? If you want to be a follower, hey, go ahead and be a follower like everything else, but it's
You want to be a follower in your own time.
yeah, you know, or follow something that's for the good, the greater good. But you know, people go out and get drunk. You know, especially the white people. You know what I'm saying? Like they go and have a ball on Halloween. They go and have a ball on Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They go and have a ball. You know, for real. You know,
You gotta get fucked up tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. You got these that dress like donkeys and chicks that want to dress like Cinderella and all
Prostitutes
that.
and Marilyn
Yeah,
Monroe.
witches, Betty Boop, and like you said, Marilyn Monroe and all. Like, come on, you spending all that money for that. Look, dressing up as cats and bats and everything else. Like, you know, it's for what? You spending all that money for what? You know, but I mean, hey, to each his own. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do with your kids and carve pumpkins and put them outside and with lights, you know, and candles in them for at night. Like, for what?
Okay,
You know?
so what about throwing eggs at people? Where did that start? You know,
I think that started in the hood. Until later when, you know, the Europeans came over here and started, you know, colonizing and doing all this other stuff. But so that's how it came like that. I read that this American consumer spent about $6 billion a year on this one
Canadians too. It's big in Canada.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's real big in Canada.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm pretty sure it is. I can just imagine the costumes that people buying out in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like people, it's just crazy. People dress up as mailboxes and Chucky dolls and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got this stuff, man. That's what I'm saying. Like we would like to hear from some people that's been to Halloween parties, which I dressed up as, you know, so you can make cook-off for believers, you know, like that.
A penis, a witch, witch's cats.
Yeah, all of that. It's crazy. Like it don't make no sense. And then like, you know, my wife went out and bought my little girl a costume for the costume party today, and I'm just like, I don't know. I guess you can call me a Debbie Downer or whatever the case may be, whatever you want to call me, but I just don't see the point in all that. My son, he dressed up as the Gold Ranger. I didn't even know Power Rangers had a Gold Ranger.
I didn't know what you was talking about at first. Like, who?
Yeah, you know, I was talking to him yesterday. You know, He was like, look, Daddy, I'm the Gold Ranger. He showed me his costume, everything. It had muscles in it, there, 6-pack, everything. You know what I'm saying? All in the costume already. You know, I was like, oh, so you already got your muscles in it.
So he having fun. So it's all in fun. Man.
Yeah, it's all in fun, you know. But if you leave it up to me, they won't ever celebrate Halloween because I don't care for it. You know, I don't care for it. Just like I don't care for the other holidays. The only holidays I care for is New Year's and my birthday. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Those are the only 2 holidays. And yes, my birthday is a holiday. You know?
All right, I have it right here. The question that I asked before was how did the candy take place in it? So the ancient Celts tried to appease wicked spirits with sweets. The church later encouraged them to go house to house. They call it Hallows Eve. So Hallows Eve, Halloween, like that.
Yeah.
Asking for food in return for prayer for the dead.
Yeah.
So you praying for the dead, and after you finish praying for the dead, you go house to house and beg for candy and
food and drinks and money and
and holla trick or treat.
But like you said, the church. But what church? The Christian church. And we ain't gonna get into that for y'all religious folks, cause y'all know how y'all get on. You know, when you say Christian, when you mention the word Christian, a whole lot of eyebrows and heads. But yeah, you know, the Christian church made it a tradition in America. You know, like that. So, I mean. Yeah, like you going around, you going door to door praying for the dead, you know, people that may have passed, that not may have passed, but is passed away and dead, and you praying for them to keep, you know, whatever, keep them.
But you know, it was celebrated once upon a time all over the world.
I mean, for the most part.
Yeah, but everybody call it different names.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, it's different names. Like, you know, like
in Asia they call it what? Bond Festival.
Bond Festival.
Yeah.
I could just imagine a Asian Halloween over there.
And then in certain parts of Africa they call it the dance of the Igungans.
The dance of what? The dance of the what?
The dance of the hooded Igungans.
The hooded Igungans.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You know, Africans, they make their masks and stuff too. You know, they make their masks, the African spiritual masks and stuff that they put on. I mean,
yeah, you know, so. But here it's called the Day of the Dead.
The Day of the Dead. You know, so you celebrating, everybody's going out this weekend and dressing up in these costumes celebrating the Day of the Dead. Doom doom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like the Day of the Dead. Like, so you celebrating, like I said, this Harry Potter stuff, this sorcery and witches and witchcraft stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's not pointless, what is? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, this is how we go about celebrating the dead? By dressing up in costumes and knocking on people's doors, asking for candy? You know, like, if that's what y'all like to do, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't get it. You know, I never really cared to celebrate it, like I said. So it don't mean much to me.
So that was the last time you celebrated when you dressed up with your son?
Yeah. That's the last time. That was probably like in, what is this?
Yeah, how did you feel? You felt like a proud father, or you just felt like, what am I doing with this costume?
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I did. I felt both. Like that. I really didn't want to do it. I really didn't want to do it, but I didn't want to let him down. You know, because I told him I was going to be, and the costume was young. You know, it was like a size large or medium. Like it was high waters on me and everything. You know, you know, it came right above the pants came right above my leg. You know, right above my ankle rather. You know what I'm saying? So it was young, but you know, I did for him. I had the whole Spider-Man
above your legs. I was about to say,
it wasn't right, it came right to my ankle. You know what I'm saying? The top of my ankle. You know, right there, boom. You know, and I was just like, man. And I remember driving home.
So what was you saying? Spider-Man? Was you trying to shoot your way? You gotta play a part and say he was 3. Come on.
He had a Spider-Man suit too. You know what I'm saying? So he was little Spider-Man. I was big Spider-Man.
Yeah, so y'all was playing shooting the way.
Nah, man. But that would have been cool. But you had
on cars.
Silly string to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I remember driving home and I had the mask on and everything. Driving home, I was still in character, I guess you could say. And I was driving home. We were driving home in the car. Next to us was riding alongside of us, and they had kids, and they was, oh look, Mom, Spider-Man. I was just like.
So you know what you do? You go to Vegas and throw that costume on. Cause you know that shooting, they probably needed Spider-Man.
Maybe Philly neighborhood, Philly neighborhood spider. You know, yeah, for real. Like, and the kids in the car next to us, man, that was driving, they was excited. Like, look, he's Spider-Man. Look, Mom, Spider-Man. You know, and I just rolled the window down and gave a thumbs up. You know, and
that was it.
Yeah,
nah, for real. You go to Vegas and put that costume on and walk on the strip. You make a lot of money. People want to take pictures.
In Times Square too. You go to Times Square down in New York.
I took a picture with a midget Elvis. I got the picture. Facts.
But it wasn't Halloween though. I bet it was.
Nah, it wasn't. He just was out there. Yeah.
You know, right on the day. Wasn't no Halloween. Said a midget Elvis. You and these midgets, man.
Yeah, man. Yo.
Midget Elvis. But yeah, cities like that, like, okay, I think like in the big cities, like Austin, Texas, 6th Street, big. Like, you go down, I know this weekend, what is it, Friday? Yeah, it's Friday today. I know this weekend you go down there, it's for all those that's in Texas, you know, if you're listening, if you down in the Austin area, let us know what you dressing up as in the costume or whatever, you know, like, yeah, cause that's you know, they do it big down there. Everybody be dressed up and walking the strip and the bars and the clubs and shit like that. I can imagine that. I can imagine Las Vegas, how Las Vegas is gonna be this weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even New York. You know? You said what? Edgewood?
Downtown.
Edgewood, downtown, Edgewood with the club.
Regularly on the weekends, you know Halloween.
Oh,
it's just like
Halloween,
Austin.
yeah.
It's just like
really?
6th Street, yeah.
But then it's still homecoming weekend out here too, isn't it? Out here in Atlanta. Yeah.
Could be still in Morehouse. We just had ours.
Oh.
In Park Atlanta.
Oh, see.
In Georgia State.
But yeah, like the Halloween is gonna be big in them cities like Austin and Vegas, New York, down here. They just said Edgewood, I guess. You know, I could just imagine how these chicks is gonna be dressing. You know, like
little devils. Everybody gonna have a devil outfit.
A little devil,
a cheetah,
schoolgirl,
a panther.
Yeah.
But nobody gonna wear a cougar. They just want to rock the name. That's it. Well, the cougar black, right?
Nobody want to put a cougar outfit on.
Yeah, the black cat suit. The cat suit.
That's a panther though, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have them chicks in all types of them joints, you know, maid outfits and all of that, you know, and it's gonna be crazy.
Dorothy.
Yeah. Dorothy, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, you know, shoot.
Pocahontas.
Yeah, that's a big one. Pocahontas. Yep, that's a big one. And cats.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, cats. You wanna be a cat. With the skin tight latex stuff and little mouse makeup and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. And you're gonna have dudes out there, you know, that's maybe dressed up like clowns. You know?
Dressing up like a penis, right?
Dressed up like clowns and penises and
So you get a penis costume, like, you know what I'm saying? What is that? You a dickhead?
you a dick.
You're a dick.
Yeah, for real. Some people, I've seen people, you know, like Freddy Krueger, you know, the Freddy mask and hand and all of that.
Yeah, that's
shit.
throwback.
Yeah, the Jason and Michael Myers and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and for those who go out and spend all that money for their kids every year to buy a different costume, it don't make no sense. My suggestion is you buy one costume big enough. If you're gonna have your kids celebrate Halloween, you buy one costume big enough they can wear it for at least 3 years. You know? For real. You know, one thing I know, my little girl, she was like, I know when she was like 2 and 3, she dressed up as a witch for 2 years when she was 2 and 3. And we asked her, what you want to be? She said, I want to be a witch. I want to be a witch. So we let her be a witch 2 years straight.
Yeah, I had the same costume for 3 years straight. The creature from the Black Lagoon. 3 years straight.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know. If I think back in my time, you know, the big costumes for kids, I think probably was like Batman. You know, Batman or Superman. I might have been Batman. I don't remember. Like I said, I don't remember really what I ever dressed up as a kid for Halloween. It might have been Batman, but that's the most I could think of. We went to Halloween parties and the whole bobbing for apples. Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Bobbing for apples. And you think about it, that's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? You got all these kids, you know what I'm saying, putting their head in the same water that they spitting and drooling, trying to bite an apple up out of it.
Man.
No, like,
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's nasty when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get a...
I ain't think about it. I did that shit too, man.
Yeah, I did too. That's why I thought. When you think about it, you're like, yo, you got a group of kids and you get a what? You get a time limit. You get what, like 10 seconds to grab an apple, you know what I'm saying, from the water with just using your mouth. Yeah. So you in there just going, you know what I'm saying, you don't get it, then the next kid come behind you and do the same thing. Like, that's disgusting, you know what I'm saying?
Apple, halfway drowning yourself.
Yeah, you know. Choking on the water because you got your mouth open. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you holding your breath. You know, like, yeah, for real.
Yeah,
like,
what sense is that, man? Think about it. Like, who's the purpose of that?
Who came up with that idea of bobbing for apples?
Go drown yourself.
Like, yo, for real. Like, yo, if anybody out there listening know, please let us know. Call it and let us know, like, where did that whole idea and game of bobbing for apples come from? Because it's stupid. It's stupid. Like, it's stupid, it's disgusting. If you got kids, man, and you go to the Halloween parties, don't let them bob for apples. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, don't ask why they sick in the next week or so if you let them go bobbing for apples.
Oh, regular parties. Sometimes people have it at regular parties.
I never seen that at regular parties.
Oh, only at Halloween?
Yeah. I only seen it done during Halloween, but even if at regular parties, yeah, like, don't do that, you know? And then don't ask a week later, you don't ask your kid a week later why they sick, because obviously that's the reason why they sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it don't make sense. It's stupid. It's stupid, man. Like I said, I've done it before, but yeah, you know, it's just bobbing for apples, then you
swap and spit.
Yeah, swap and spit, and
you come up, boom, boom, spitting up water.
Yeah, snot coming out your nose and all of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they not changing the water out. You know what I'm saying?
You know you blowing your nose. And you feel the snot running, so you gotta dip your face in there again anyway.
You
Wipe
get the
it
slide off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's nasty.
Try to do it on the low.
Yeah, that's
So the
nasty.
dude behind you don't see you. You know what I'm saying?
That's nasty, man. That is nasty. I hope they don't have that game at these little school parties. You know what I'm saying? Like that these kids is going to. 'Cause that's the worst. You know, if they having them at these school parties and stuff. But yeah, man, like it done got and that's the thing. It done got that Halloween done got that much widespread that you know they having Halloween parties in school for the kids and stuff like. They never had that in my school growing up.
Or a Halloween party?
Yeah.
Nah, I had Halloween parties in school.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I wore my own costume for 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Not as a kid. Not as a kid. Maybe like in high school, yeah. You know, they had the parties and
In
stuff.
high school?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Halloween parties for high school. You know, in high school, right in the gym. You know, but yeah, not in elementary or junior high school. I don't remember.
Nah, high school, a Halloween party in high school, man. You too big for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same. What's the difference now?
Yeah,
when people go out and party.
Yeah, you're right.
Have parties and do it. You know. So what's the difference? You know.
Oh, what you doing tonight? Oh, I'm going to a Halloween party. Oh, yeah? What you going as? But in your mind, you asking, but in my mind, I'm like, dumbass. You go as yourself, dumbass.
Yeah, you know, it's stupid. You gonna spend all this money. Some people go and buy paint. Like one of my peoples, he had painted his face and everything. He was Frankenstein. You know, he painted his face green and stuff. But it was all in good. I guess it was all in good fun.
It was all in fun.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's for. Being in good fun and nature, and just celebrating the dead, the Day of the Dead. You know what I'm saying? It's
The Day of the Dead.
the Day of the Dead, Hallows Eve. You know, I guess that's what y'all doing when the dead come back. You know, and roaming the earth or whatever on this Halloween day. That's what y'all doing. Y'all going out and disguising yourselves to fit in as them. You know, October 31st. I know they used to say that's in New York. I don't know about California or anything, but I know in New York it was like the gang blood initiation day. Like that was their day.
What, Halloween?
Yeah. Halloween.
What, Bloods in New York?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, that's the day they like 031. Yeah. 031. You know, I guess you take that from 1031 and you remove the 1 and you got 031. So that was their little joint, their Halloween, the day of initiation and stuff. But yeah, so I mean,
Okay, I didn't know that.
yeah, everybody turned Halloween or October 31st into their own little spin and take on it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
A folklore American holiday.
What?
Folklore.
Folklore. What's that?
Fake.
Fake law.
Yeah.
American holiday. I mean, yeah, it's fake. I don't even know why, you know, why would America make Halloween, Hallows Eve?
Why would America make America great again? Like what?
Like, why? It baffles me as to why America makes certain traditions a tradition. Make the traditions of today a tradition. You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all taking on stuff from other countries and nations, like, and bringing it over here, and it's more widely celebrated and praised here in America than probably the place that, you know what I'm saying, that originated it. Yeah, you know, like, it's crazy. Like, what's the sense in that? I think people just take these holidays and run with them too far. Like all the way, like Thanksgiving. We gonna have a Thanksgiving special next month, in this coming month of November. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's the same thing. It's for a day. It's one day that you're doing all of this for. Going out your way to, like I said, go decorate your houses with spider webs and little spiders hanging from the ceiling and from the front porch and tombstones. It's one day. Then you gotta go back out and clean all that shit up and put it up wherever you got space to put it up at.
Let's save it for next year.
And save it for next year, the same one day. Like, come on, man. What's the point in all of that? Like, for real.
You sound like you mad about the holiday, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's cute.
You sound like you mad about the holiday.
I'm sorry. What, this holiday?
Yeah.
Like, nah, I'm not mad at the holiday. I'm just trying to make sense of it. I mean, to each his own. You know, everybody has their own reasons why they do the stuff they do. I mean, to each his own. I mean, it just don't pertain to me. Like I said, my favorite holidays is New Year's and my birthday. Everything else I can care less about. You know, like, it's just craziness. It's craziness. You know, like it don't make sense nowadays. So people go and do what they do, man. Like I said, American consumers spend $6 billion a year on this one day. The second
that's
biggest.
a lot. Wow.
$6 billion. You know what this country can do with $6 billion that's going for something positive? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying?
They could do what they've been doing, nothing. Exactly.
Trying to pull
$6 billion that they
trying to
get
pull America out of debt. That's yeah, that's it. But for real, $6 billion. So I mean, everybody that's celebrating this holiday is contributing to spending $6 billion a year. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have never thought, like, researching this holiday, that it's the second biggest holiday behind Christmas.
You never thought that.
Nah. I would have thought maybe Thanksgiving or
Valentine's Day.
maybe Valentine's Day.
Thanksgiving now, y'all know that?
Huh?
They skipped Thanksgiving now. They ain't noticed that? They've been showing Christmas stuff already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I done seen a Christmas commercial.
Yeah, nobody. I mean,
They don't care about
Congratulations.
You wanna know what?
I don't know.
Because it's a little bit Americans don't care.
well, that's true too.
It is good to spend the land from
That's
us.
true too. You know. But yeah, I
Some
mean,
people might be gaining consciousness, that's why. It's just
Yeah.
sad.
but yeah, that's true. You probably will. Like, soon as this day is over, and that's the crazy thing. Like Halloween, like I saw stuff in Walmart. Like Walmart got its own little section for candy in Walmart, you know, in the food department. And they might have had this section up since the beginning of September.
Wow.
Like,
Well, with Halloween candy and stuff.
yeah, this is like the beginning of September. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Yeah, they gotta put it up early.
like that early. Like, for real, that's crazy. Like the beginning of September. Like,
They know people planning to have the parties and the kids and the costumes and stuff like that.
yeah, that's
So,
true. That's
you know, that's the annual thing. That's
Yeah,
the
I guess
ritual.
that's the promotion, to get it out there and start selling, getting prepared to make that money and all of that. Like, it's all a plan. It's all propaganda. You know, it's all a plan. It's just, you know, to go out and be foolish on this day, I guess. Yeah, get drunk.
You
like
get
the
your
white
pass. You get your pass.
Yeah, you do. You get a pass to dress like you really are. You know what I'm saying? A fool. You know? For real, like, it's crazy. Like, like I said, man, I don't condone it. I don't really care for my kids.
So you don't condone it, but you're knocking it for people that does it.
Nah, I mean, if they do it, they do it. But know why you doing it. Know where it originated from, and what's the meaning and purpose behind Halloween. You know what I'm saying? And then if you still choose to do it, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who's gonna be aware of certain things and know the reason and still gonna do it anyway. It's just like consequences. It's like, yo, you know, if you go rob somebody, there's a probability if you get caught, you going to jail.
Yeah.
But then say, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go rob them anyway. You know? You know, so
The question of probability, right?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you celebrate Halloween, then know why you celebrating it. Know where it came from. You know what I'm saying? Until we researched it, I didn't know that it was an Irish holiday. It originated in Ireland. It's an Irish holiday, just like St. Patrick's Day. And people go out on St. Patrick's Day and go get twisted and drink all beer and dress up in green like leprechauns. 4-leaf clovers. I've never seen a 4-leaf clover. I've never seen a 4-leaf clover, but people go out and do it. So, you know, I've never seen a witch, but people go out and dress like witches. You know?
Yeah, St. Patty's Day, that's big in Savannah.
Yeah, it's big.
You got people come all around the world.
Yeah, Savannah. Yeah, that's true. And Savannah is not even an Irish city, so what's the point?
They got a big, you know, Irish like section or whatever group out there.
Yeah, but it's not an Irish city though. You know, it's not an Irish town. You see nothing but black people for the most part.
You do, man. You know, they celebrate that more than anything, right?
Yeah, for real.
With their green shirts and man.
Yeah, that's
disgusting.
Know why y'all doing it. Know why y'all doing it. Know why y'all got y'all kids dressed up doing it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much like COOKOFF read. You know, they dressed up trick or treating, what you said, for the Wiccaning, to pray for the dead and sing songs for the dead in return for candy and stuff.
That's your
to beg for candy. Pretty much, you got your kids knocking on doors begging. Pretty much
candy from strangers.
Yeah, begging for candy for strangers. You know what I'm saying? That majority of the time, you gonna just have this candy sitting there probably the whole year. Because you don't want your kids eating the whole thing because they're going to get on your nerves from all the sugar and stuff. You know, and like some people say, check the candy because you know all candy ain't good candy. And people
see,
put
being
stuff
a parent, you got to look at the safety issue of it now.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a lot of crazies out there. So that trick-or-treat stuff is out the door. I've been stopped that a long time ago. I don't even think I started it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I started it. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember ever going trick-or-treating with my son.
Nah, never. He never had a costume.
He had costumes. He had costumes. I seen a few of them dressed like a teddy bear or this, that, and the third.
Yeah, nah, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, having your kids going and dressing up, man. People do it for the. I think adults do that too, just to show off how cute they can dress their kids for Halloween. Oh, they look so cute, looking like a little bumblebee in a bumblebee outfit.
A teddy bear, bumblebee.
Oh, they're so cute. You ain't getting no prize for this.
Unless you send it off somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's contest.
You ain't getting no prize. You ain't getting no prize for having your kid dressed up in a costume. You know what I'm saying? Going door to door begging for candy that you gonna throw away or keep in your house for the whole year or whatever, or you probably gonna eat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take to work with you or something and eat it while you go on your way to work.
Fat timing in the cubicle. Munchies.
Fat timing in the cubicle. You stupid.
Munchies.
Yeah, for real. Like it's senseless, man. Like. Yeah, man, I want to hear.
Senseless.
It is senseless, but I want to hear some Halloween stories. You know, some people should call in, man. Not 347-989-8448. You know, I want to hear some funny Halloween stories. If you ever, been scared on Halloween, or something might have happened to you on Halloween, or whatever type of experience you experienced on Halloween, or what you even dressing up as for Halloween. Some of the costumes y'all might have dressed up as in the past, or all going to do this weekend or whatever, how much money y'all spending on your costumes and decorations and parties and stuff. Call us up and talk to us, let us know what's up, 347-989-8448, for those of y'all that's maybe just tuning in, we talking about celebrating Halloween, the purpose of, and should it be celebrated, if it was a vote, I say no, it shouldn't be celebrated.
If there was a vote.
Yeah, if it was a vote to get it taken away, I say no, it shouldn't be celebrated because there's no sense in it. There's no sense in it at all. Like shit. You get a whole the shit that killed me. You get a whole, like they say February is Black History Month. And don't nobody celebrate that. You got a day for Halloween, and everybody go out and rush and celebrate a day compared to a whole month. Where's the logic in that? But to each his own. I mean, like I said, I'm not knocking it.
You said February. You said they don't celebrate what, Black History Month?
Yeah.
They celebrate it. It's called oppression. It's called racism. It's celebrated every day. Yeah.
The oppressed is not celebrated, man. Oppression. You stupid. You're a fool for that. You're a fool for that one. For real. Oh man. But yeah, man, like knocking on doors and the whole Halloween shit, man, like I think it should just be taken away, It's once again, it's not our holiday, it's a Irish holiday. It's been brung over here and traditionalized by the Christian churches. It's a paganistic holiday. A lot of people, I guess for the Catholic and the Celtics and all of that, it's cool for them to celebrate it because for them it's been originated by them. It's been, So I guess for Catholics and stuff like that, then yeah, it might be cool,
Oh, so it's cool for them.
Yeah, it might be cool for them because it's their thing. It started with them. It started for.
So where did the costumes come into play?
The costumes.
Yeah. What did they say? What was the point of that?
They said people dressed in costumes to disguise themselves to fit in as ghosts for the other ghosts that was roaming. You know what I'm saying?
On the area.
Yeah, that was roaming for this on that day. So they won't be so they could fit in as ghosts and not be bothered by the ghosts that's roaming and stuff. And you think about it, like they said, people used to leave food and wine to ward off ghosts
or evil spirits.
Like I don't know. I'm a guy about logic. A lot of the times, and when you think logically, like what ghost is going to eat this food and drink this wine? They're dead.
So they leave stuff out. So scare them away?
Yeah.
So then, what's the use of praying to the dead?
I guess to keep them in their graves so they don't rise. I guess you know what I'm saying. I don't know. That's the question. Yeah, for real. That's a good question. Like, what's the point of praying for the dead if you leaving food and wine to ward them away, to keep them away from your home?
So, like you mentioned, it says pumpkins, carved candlelit turnips was displayed to repel evil spirits. To some, the candle and the turnip represents a soul trapped in purgatory. Later, carved pumpkins were more commonly used. So a candle represents a soul in purgatory, whatever that means.
Yeah, that's crazy. That don't make sense. That don't make sense at all. That's like, where's the point in that? Where's the point in that at all? Like, the shit is crazy. Like, the shit is crazy. There's no, like, how is ghosts and stuff? Like, I don't know. I don't believe in that stuff. I never believed it. There's people who believe in ghosts and all of that. I don't.
About vampires.
Vampires. Come on, man.
About werewolves.
Werewolves. You ever seen a werewolf in your life, man? You ever seen a vampire in your life, man?
You saw a witch before?
A witch, yeah. People dressed up as witches, you know? Yeah, you're right. I've seen a witch. I've seen people dressed as witches. You know, like, that's the most I've seen. That's it. People dressed as witches.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I've never seen anything else. Like, I've never seen nothing other than that. Like,
Never seen a vampire?
nah, I never seen a vampire. I don't believe that's what I said. I don't believe in all that stupidness. Vampires and
There was a vampire before.
yeah, who?
Yeah.
Dracula?
Yeah.
Count Dracula.
Yeah.
Where did Dracula come from?
Transylvania.
Transylvania. Where did that come from, man?
Transylvania.
Where did that come from, though, man?
Yeah,
Where did
man.
vampires and
Nah, you know where vampires came from?
where?
It was a guy named Vlad the Impaler.
Lion and Pill.
Yeah. And they call it, what is it?
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio.
They call it,
Please enter your host pin when finished.
they call it
Press the pound key.
Transylvania, but it wasn't called Transylvania, it was called Romania. That's the real country, yeah. And that's where he was from. Vlad the Impaler.
And what did he do?
What did he do? He used to eat people. He was cannibalism.
Now, press 1.
That's why you hear them talk about suck your blood. He did more than suck blood. You heard about him? Yeah, he had a feast. He had a plate, and he had a leg right there on the plate, and he had.
So
You would thought he was at. You would thought he was at Denny's or Golden Corral or something.
That's the real Hannibal.
Yeah.
That was
Nah,
the real
that ain't the real Hannibal. No, I said Vlad the Impaler.
Vlad
That's the real Count Dracula, the vampire.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. He used to eat people.
Yeah.
Come on.
Vlad the Impaler. You
Come
can
on.
Google it. Look it up.
I just like, come.
That's
I
where it
ain't
come
saying I
from,
don't
though.
believe you.
Vampires,
Just
Dracula.
I'm not saying I don't believe you. I just think it's like, really? Vampires, Draculas. So
That's where the blood comes from. You remember, you see the movies and they say, "Oh, I want to drink your blood." All right. Well, he did more than just drink blood. You know what I'm saying? He had a feast.
So let me see where werewolves came from then, because ain't that part of the whole thing? That's what I said, that Harry Potter stuff, man. That's the sorcery and witchcraft, and that Harry Potter.
Ooh, howling at the moon on the roof.
And Harry Potter, that's one of the biggest movies or movie series as far as in America.
Is it
actually the biggest one?
What is it, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or something?
That's one of them. That's what one of them is called.
Ghouls and Gorgons and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, you got the other movie, that Twilight, with, like you said, with the vampires and werewolves. You got the vampire and werewolf. People be into that stuff too, man. People be really into that stuff, You got people who, them gothic people who be thinking they, and put the shit in their eyes, the contacts in their eyes with the funny looking retinas and
like the ones they had in Dudley.
Yeah, and sharpen their canine teeth like that so they can look like vampires and stuff, and dress with the black on. And
Is that where that gothic look came from?
I think so. It might have been.
All dressed in all black, wearing the big clothes, the chains and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it might have been. It might have came from there. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, I don't know. I don't know if y'all people believe in ghosts and you know, spirits and werewolves and vampires, if you ever seen one and all of that. Like, me personally, I don't believe in none of that, you know. I don't believe in ghosts and all of that. I think when people die, they're dead, their spirit or soul come back, maybe as something else, but maybe, who knows, but I don't know, I just don't believe.
Nah, different places like Savannah and New Orleans, like when they have like marsh areas and stuff, they talk about ghosts and spirits all the time in those areas.
Yeah, I know, especially heavy in New Orleans, you know, especially heavy in New Orleans they do. I didn't know it so much as far as Savannah, but I don't believe in that stuff.
Yeah, because they saying that it's the ghost from the slaves. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, that makes sense. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because for Savannah, all downtown in Savannah, that's where they used to auction off slaves. You know what I'm saying? So that whole downtown area, they said,
It's haunted.
it's like, yeah, it's crazy. They give ghost tours.
Ghost tours. That's another thing. They got those in Texas too, you know. Yeah, like you can go. They got houses that was haunted or whatever in Texas that you can go see, and that they decorate and all of that, and haunted houses. Like, really? And this and that's why I don't believe in this shit, because I think it's nonsense, it's stupidness, because this is only big. They only big it up and make it so big around this one day. When this one day comes, if a house is haunted or you have a haunted house somewhere out there, why charge people money to come walk through this haunted house for this experience just around this time of the year for the holiday? So you mean to tell me that whatever house is haunted or whatever, the spirits and ghosts of this house only come out around this time because it's the Day of the Dead?
The day of the Geechee is coming.
Like,
the day of the Geechee is coming.
Come on, man. You can't tell. If a house is, the way I see it, if the house is haunted, then those spirits or whatever, if there is any spirits or ghosts or whatever, those spirits and ghosts is gonna live in that house every day, all day, throughout the year. Not just one time during that year. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Put some more sense and thought into that, people. Like, come on. But y'all still go and get amused and want to be so-called terrified and amazed and astonished. Oh nah, this is for real. And they got haunted houses and we gonna go through here. You see, and
so you say you don't believe in the spirits and the ghosts and stuff?
Nah, you got people giving you tours of these houses, telling you the story behind it, but they not scared.
And then when you ask them, I toured this tour so much, I'm used to it now.
So you used to spirits and ghosts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
a flower pot get thrown past your head, and you turn around, nothing there. What? What? Alright, man, you better than me. Fuck that.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why people, fall victim to this stupidness like that, man. Like, but they say the mind is easy to trick. You know what I'm saying? So,
the mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah, it is. I guess it's easy to trick, and it's a terrible thing to waste. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to waste if you're thinking about
shit. Better to give than receive.
Give your mind, right? Like, for real. That's why I never really cared for none of that stuff. Like, I never really cared for none of that, like haunted houses, going to see haunted houses. And that's a big thing out in Texas too. You got, you know, a couple haunted houses that they say are haunted out in different areas of Texas or whatever, and people go.
Okay, now I did something like that. Went to the haunted house, yeah.
The haunted house?
Yeah.
And what happened?
Just for shits and giggles. And yeah, they were scared. Took the kids there, they were scared.
They were scared.
Yeah, once you go through everything, they scared. And once they got to the end, they running out, and the dude popped out of the woods with a chainsaw. But it was sound effects. He didn't turn it on. It was running.
See, I think it's all amusement,
antics.
Man. Yeah, it's all antics and jokes. Trick or treat, that's the trick part of it. You know, that's the trick part of it. Tricking you into believing something that ain't really real. You know what I'm saying? But the mind is easy to trick, so there you go. You're getting tricked. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And that's just really what it is when they go through these haunted houses. It's already set up and rigged to where, you know, you got little fake booby traps and sound effects and doors opening and shutting back closed, and you know, and
yeah, they got a show like that with Redman. They got a show like that with Redman on it.
Really?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it, like 5 minutes of it. Yo, that shit had me crying.
Cause you see how people react to it.
Yeah, it was really scared. I'm looking at it like, come on, man, really?
You see how people really react to that stupidness, man. Like, yo, it's
nah, but where they located, yeah, it's I heard it's haunted out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just around Halloween, but anytime. Yeah.
Now, if that's the case, then that's a little bit more believable. You know what I'm saying? If it's haunted just anytime, you know, then yeah, that's a little bit more believable. But when they do
way
this
out
stuff,
there on the islands, you know what I'm saying? So you got the marsh, the water, and then if it rains and it's thundering and you hear stuff like that, you never know.
well, yeah, I mean, in that case, then it's a little bit more believable, you know. But these houses, when they do this shit just around Halloween or Halloween weekend or whatever the case, or the month of October, man, go ahead with that silliness.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, Oktoberfest. You know, that's a Greek joint. That's for the Greeks. You know, Oktoberfest, that's when niggas go around and drink a bunch of beer, different beers.
Green beer, yeah.
You know, like, so all that stuff, man. If y'all out there celebrating Halloween, you know, more power to y'all. You know, have y'all fun. Be safe out there. You know, dress up how y'all want to dress up. Hoes.
Make sure you check the baby's candies. Check the kids'
make
candy.
sure you check the candy. You know, eat it first before you give it to them.
Yeah, usually that's how it go, right?
Yeah.
Cause you ain't gonna eat nothing that you're gonna give to your kids.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you taking them trick or treating, eat it first before, you know. Before
Babies are smart. They might take a piece out and hand it to you anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Like my wife, she asked yesterday, like, yeah, I want to go and take Grace and find somewhere we can go tomorrow and trick or treat. I really didn't. I really just wanted to be like, whatever. But you know, I don't care to do that. Like that don't make no sense to me, really. You know, but it is what it is, man. But like I said, if y'all out there and y'all celebrating Halloween this weekend, you know, send your pictures through to our Instagram or Facebook, Rich Already Podcast, you know, so we can see what y'all dressed up as and stuff like that, and how y'all partying and or decorated your homes and stuff like that. But yeah, if you taking your kids trick or treating, don't get hit by no eggs. If you're in the hood, you know what I'm saying?
Hit by no eggs.
Don't get hit with no eggs. I don't know if they still do that now, but you know. Don't
I don't know if they
get
did
your
that
house.
everywhere, man. I don't know.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know.
People have better sense. They use their eggs to eat with down there in the South. We up there freezing eggs and throwing them at each other.
Yeah.
What sense does that make? You know what I'm saying?
Killing, they make
waste.
a good profit off of eggs.
Yeah.
Lawful, right?
Papi in the bodega was happy.
Yeah.
Hey, my friend. Hey, come on, Papi, yeah.
Buy the eggs, you know what
Half
I'm
a
saying?
dozen, Papi, I give you $1. You buy the whole dozen, you buy for $2, man.
Yeah.
My friend, you know I'm free?
Happy.
Oh, man.
Don't make no sense, man. But yeah, have y'all fun, be safe out there, and enjoy y'all Halloween weekend and stuff like that. Shit, yeah, if y'all want to send y'all pictures through to Rich on IG and Facebook, Rich Already Podcast. You know, subscribe to our YouTube channel and stuff. You know,
Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook and all of that. Shoot, just be safe, man. You know, and know why you celebrating something that you know really shouldn't be celebrated. If you celebrate it, you know, just know, do your research and information on stuff. And
Know the meaning of it. Research, learn the origins of it.
Yeah.
Instead of just indulging in it.
Yeah, going out there and just trying to have fun, you know, and just, like you said, indulging in it and spending all this money just for this one day. Like, you know, like I said, to each his own, have your fun, do what y'all do. Next month we got a lot of good topics coming up too. Like I said, we're going to touch on Thanksgiving and the whole
Thanksgiving, Black Friday
thing. You know, we're gonna touch on that. What's some of the other joints we got coming up? We got there's women
How does women recognize her king?
how does women recognize a king?
Just a few things coming down the pipeline, you know, so we just need y'all to stay tuned. You know, subscribe to the YouTube, tune in to the Blog Talk Radio, everything on social media is Rich Already Podcast. You know?
All the way around, Rich Already Podcast. You know, subscribe if y'all miss, you know what I'm saying? If y'all new to the Rich Already Podcast, go on YouTube and see some of our previous episodes. You can go on Blog Talk Radio and listen to some of our previous episodes. They always good, they always fun and entertainment, always got something to laugh and joke about, you know, during the show. You know, I think, you know, for some of y'all women, y'all, and even the fellas too, y'all would like our relationship podcast, both of them, 1 and 2. You know, they both up there on the YouTube and Blog Talk Radio and stuff.
And a few more of the previous episodes y'all might want to check out is when we talking about Trump, we talking about the NFL controversy with Kaepernick and a few other things. So, you know, like I said, just go check it out and stay tuned. I'm COOKOFF, and you want to reach me, my IG is COOKOFF718, and my Twitter is The Real COOKOFF.
Yeah, and I'm RDOTT. You want to holler at me, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, r.com, RDO, 2 T's, RDOTTKOM. You know, on Instagram and Facebook. You can find me on there. You can hit our camera woman up at the Mika Latrice. Almost got tongue twisted with that one, right?
Yeah.
Hit her up with
The Mika Latrice all across the board,
across
right?
the board, right?
Yes.
Instagram and
Social media.
Facebook. You know, you can hit our camera woman up, the Mika Latrice and everything. You know, if you're in the Atlanta area, she doing some casting and short films and stuff. If you want to get into that, you know, so you know we Rich Already. We all across the board and got a big umbrella and everything we doing. You know, so you know.
Yes, we have. You heard of Jack of all trades. She Jackie of all trades. Singer, model, production, writer, all of the above.
So yeah, we working over here, you know. You know, if you want to be a part of the team, hit us up. You know, email us at richalready2@gmail. You know, and you know, whatever. Hit us up. Get at us. Just
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
tell a friend, tell a
We
friend.
here.
Stay rich. You know, we rich already. You heard?
Salute.
Ready, rich already, not just meaning in wealth or monetary value. I'm talking about health, mind, body, and spirit. It's time to get with it. Stop thinking so simple and think about our principles. Start with our mental, use the eye in our central vessel of the brain. That's how we change things. It's time to spread our wings and soar like some eagles. This podcast is here to bring awareness to the people. RICHALREADY. Enjoy the topics each week. Enlightenment we speak, giving it to you raw. Nothing but the realness, straight from the door. Truth and opinions, no alternative facts. We here to break barriers with positive impact. Recognize the real, comical yet and still powerful words of wisdom that everyone can feel. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Ready. We rich, stay rich, stay rich, stay rich. Ready. Get rich, stay rich, be rich, stay rich. Ready. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Ready. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Ready. We rich, stay rich, stay rich, stay rich. Ready. Get rich, stay rich, be rich, stay rich. Ready. I'm rich, he rich, she rich, stay rich. Ready.